So let's go to Pat Robertson. He is aggrieved about the hate crimes bill that has been passed because it tries to stop hate crimes. And heaven forfend, we wouldn't want to try to stop that. Now, as I've said 100 times on the show, you can have legitimate disagreement about the hate crimes bill and whether it punishes free speech, and a lot of people have very good case against that and for that, etc. That's not the direction Pat Robertson has gone. Let's see what he has to say about it. Clip number 11.
The noose has tightened around the necks of Christians to keep them from speaking out on certain moral issues. And it all was embodied in something called the hate crimes bill that President Obama said it was a major victory for America. I'm not sure whether America was the beneficiary. Ladies and gentlemen, your vote counts. Who you vote for. We have voted into office a group of people who are opposed to many of the fundamental Christian beliefs of our nation. And they hold to radical ideology, and they're beginning to put people sharing their points of view into high office. And not only that, they now have control of both houses of Congress, and they can put through whatever they want to. And that's what's happening. They're really, at this point in time, those who are conservative, they're pilloried as being right-wing, obscurantist, fundamentalist, so forth. There's so many names that have been given over the years, but the people who are standing for religious values, for the time-honored biblical values of our nation, are being hooted down, and these things, it's just one after another. It's just subtle, one after another, until the liberties we have enjoyed aren't there any longer.
That's so amazing that you might be thinking, no, well, he has to be talking about the opposite, right? No, what he's saying is the fact that Congress passed the hate crimes legislation, meaning that if you commit a hate crime against someone, that they're going to punish you for that. And if in the middle of the hate crime you say, you do it because you're motivated by their race, by their sex, by their sexual identity or gender, that's a crime, right? So he's saying that that's terrible, that in fact it is against religious values to punish hate crimes. I mean, you almost can't believe what he's saying. So because he says it's a time-honored religious value that we're trying to protect here. So what's that time-honored religious value? Kicking somebody's ass who's gay? I mean, seriously, I don't understand what you're saying. Being able to shout out, derogatory words towards homosexuals or whatever it might be in the middle of a physical assault, that's a time-honored Christian value, biblical value? I mean, you heard him say it with your own, ears there. You saw it with your own eyes. He says they're trying to paint his point of view as a radical ideology. What would you call it? And he began with, this is a noose around Christians' necks. Now, that's strong language. But you get the irony of it. This is named after Matthew Shepard and James Byrd. Matthew Shepard was hung on a fence and died there, okay? Not hung by his neck, but hung up to dry in a matter of speaking on the fence. And then James Byrd was dragged behind a truck because he was black. These people were killed on hate crimes. We say, hey, let's punish those hate crimes. And they say, oh, no, if you punish the hate crimes, you're hanging a noose around Christians' necks. I guess they assume that their audience is so oblivious, so ignorant, that they couldn't possibly understand what the truth is, so they say the exact opposite of the truth and hope that they get away with it. And it looks like Pat Robertson has made a lot of money doing exactly that for a long time. So maybe he's right to hoodwink his audience that way, at least for his own profit and gain. But if you listen to him, I feel sorry for you. You're getting the exact opposite of what's true.